Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
NC State's head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. He's at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Smith takes the handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Out wide left, it's Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Off play action. Rolls right. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Straight ahead, it's Scott. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Try to regroup a little bit after that mental error. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to get the corner. Quarterback keep. Quick toss. Breaks into the open. Past the 6. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick completion on the out. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, it's Danzy. Defense all over him.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Left side is Webb. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Terrapins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out wide left, it's Goff. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter, to make the catch and get the first down.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Pulls it. Sees an alley. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Moves the pocket. It's Bailey. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it on the option. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Second and long here. Motion from the back. They want to run this quarterback.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Pulls it again on the option. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Maryland uses its second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Headed to the edge, it's Coleman Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Gets a hand in there.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Holds on, it's Scott. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Selling the fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hits inside, it's Williams. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Some misdirection with the counter. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Hands it off on the counter. That should be the final play of the first half. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Misses badly on that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Sets his feet, it's Bailey. Left side, it's Scott. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Keeps it himself. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Trying to take it back. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the option. He'll toss it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Smith. He's past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Offense in a bunch formation. Softened him up with the run. Now the throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Out wide left, it's Fleming. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Webb. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Second and long here. Quick give. It's Smith. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Long way to go on second down. Drops back. It's Bailey. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a one-possession game in the fourth. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They bring an extra DB onto the field as they try to stop this fourth quarter score. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Fleming. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports. Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time they go.
I'll tell you my crazy story. You tell me your crazy.
My crazy story.
Okay. Can't help?
I'm smarter than what y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
I'm just smarter
And
than
the
what
Bruins
you
ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Just come on, good. The worst thing for me is idle time. When you want to see a player, just getting,
From
all
inside
you
the
need to do is
10-yard line, he'll bring it
lack
back.
of evidence.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the
That's
25,
it.
stopped at the 26.
I used to have girls from Gatlinburg. What's that guy? Not Gatlinburg. What's the school down the hill from Oak Hill? Gatlinburg in Tennessee.
So it's a sharp. Oak Hill.
Oak Hill with Malcolm Wilson, right?
Yes.
And it's gonna come to my name, but it's a high school, like a public school that's right there. We used to have females.
He's changing.
Now they got a line. See this? So this how I finesse. No, it ain't Jefferson.
Nah, Malcolm Wilson. I think it's called.
Yeah, it's Galax. It's Galax. Galax. It's Galax. Galax. That's it. That's it. Good job, dude. Yeah, that's it, nigga.
Yeah, we had. I mean, I ain't gonna say the whole thing. Everybody wants to. But they used to have Galax girls.
No, this is how I finesse. The girls. So I joined the choir. They used to leave and go sing. I had this chick named Carly telling me to learn the drum. I used to wear skirts. Down in the back row, the whole ride. Bra, too.
Look. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I used to do it. You know, she got kids.
Hey, man. Yeah, she probably don't watch this. She was like, I think they're all black. They went all black. Hey, she was God. She was a God. She was God. She was just God.
Look. Where about one for the day, right? Where about one for the day? I'll tell them go to the nurse. Right? Just tell them, tell them I knew it was two things you couldn't check. The headache and a fucking back pain. You understand? So I tell whoever chick, just tell them everything. You got a crazy headache. And I gym saying so like leave me back. Nurse
Drag him down, but not before they'll reset.
I was gonna think like that.
I'm from the next shift, so you know how top four go to lunch, and the bottom four stay. You know what I'm saying? They go like that. So I had a chick named Emily. Shout out Emily. So look, in class.
Why are you such a snitch?
They cool. They probably happy I'm telling these stories.
You don't know that, man.
They probably happy I'm telling these stories.
Anybody married to some white guy telling that nigga I ain't no
So she did at 16. That nigga
everybody telling they man they ain't up there with no nigga
Ain't no way these chicks, man. Ain't no way. They look like they do shit, man. He had the whole right? The whole first one go to lunch, the bottom four stay, they take time. So the whole flow goes, she during class, she grabbed my hand and put it under the skirt. Man, as soon as everybody left, I ain't in the classroom. Man, walk around school all day.
I ain't like no chicken spots.
Nah, she didn't want me to let me know it's on. So I'm let her back classroom. You used to take your pants down and start doing yourself. Nah, right to the knees. Okay, it's the quick pumps. It's the quick pumps. I told you, it was a quick one. He's always been allergic to condoms. I got it off, though. I got it off.
Hey,
thank you. What she said? I never looked at her like that. I had pool. Do you have this pool?
I had a I ain't never.
I was like, I remember. That was like everybody's mom. I'm saying her roll. Now y'all tripping.
My mother, loaded high school class, top 5 insane. I'm gonna give you some names. Tell me first. Tell me Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose.
Nice job on this football game, judging his speed.
Oh, I remember I met Derrick Rose. First time I met Derrick Rose, like he was first thing I wanted to
early in this football game.
so he can physically feel
wide,
and those hits can start to add up throughout a football.
I don't go through phones, I don't go through business and shit like that, but it's email, mail, like, once I heard you over to this, I was
coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did.
First time I seen O.J. Mayo,
being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He's able to pick his way through just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punch
O.J.
team.
Mayo, like, he was the NBA player. Like I was chasing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for him, you know, no, what I'm saying? But, like, I was chasing him. Like,
this drive from the 18-yard line.
I finally got this.
They can play action with Lagway. On the move,
we got an offense. Kevin Love wasn't even that great in high school. Kevin Love understood teamwork for us. Okay. That motherfucking fast break was easy. But I remember
he had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Bear. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Iamaleava. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Ellis. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The ride. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Can't get him to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Lagway on the play action. Flush to the left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Sends it back in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Lagway. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Third and long right here. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Lagway. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a big play. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Finds his man, it's Beal. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Moving out to the right. Got the first himself. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Plows through the defense. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Lagway to pass. Look out. He'll pull it down and run. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Lagway. Buying time to his right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The Bears will kick it away to start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
Working the big fella to the corner. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He lofts one down the sideline. Got it down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The corners are walked up tight. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Knight. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Throwing, Imaliava. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Danzy. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Floats it out in space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Swings it out to his running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Lagway wants to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Gets the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Rush is on, and it's a sack.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was, could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quarterback changing the play. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Quick catch. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the double.
It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Keeping his eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Imali Ava to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Got enough space, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Straight ahead, it's Young. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Tight end now in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Young. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Finds a crease, it's Young. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Leaves it in his belly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And the offense almost exhausted all of their options that time. On the option play, third down, it wasn't the running back, it wasn't the quarterback. That had to go to the pitch man, and he barely was able to pick up the first. Good.
Makes the grab in their space. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Play fake, Lewis. Left side is Welch. It's a seam wide open. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Buffaloes are threatening on 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bucs!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And they did tack on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Delayed to the back. It's Scott. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Hayes. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the wideout. Lewis on the play action. Out wide left, it's Atkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Just ran him over. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's some daylight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive. Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Keeps it moving, it's Mitchell. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. They'll go to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, North Dakota State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Young. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Moving the pocket, it's Hayes. Intercepted, oh, what a play. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Complete on the left to Williams. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Young. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the back. Lewis. Snared along the right sideline. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
I'll tell you,
and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Pulls it. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice.
He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Play action with Lewis. Left side is Welsh. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Hits inside. It's Mitchell. Jukes his way for more. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Right side, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Run in the red zone, it's Mitchell. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Running inside. It's Scott. And he's in. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Young. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for the edge. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He'll take it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout, think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football, try to pick that up on 4th.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Guys, Colorado has the lead here and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Keeps it himself. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Sends it back in motion. There he goes. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the 4th quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
Quick give. It's Young. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Inside the 30. Snags it and he's open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a 6er, but his guy dropped it.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Caught! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Colorado!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Williams open on the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Booster. Freeze.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Out wide left, it's Collins. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work. Gets the back moving. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Turning it on. The 50, the 40. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Here's Lewis to throw. Left side, it's Taylor. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Using his feet. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Pollack. Arkansas Razorbacks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Wildcats head coach pregame. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Razorbacks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Second and long here. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got it. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Buying a little time to his left. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Russell. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Got to make the play on 4th. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Breaks into the open. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance.
A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Along with
you say 12-13. Have your whole life you thought yourself as a provider? Yes and no. Okay. So I wish I can tell you that, yeah, I was so mature.
We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Rainbow Warriors will kick off first, and here we go. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Oh, he's got some space. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Keep it on the ground. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Turns it upfield. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Working that left side now. At the 45 on its way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. The quick out. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Pulls it in, it's Richardson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On the return, it's Barfield. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for room, it's Barfield. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Brown. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got him there so...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Brown. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Going to try to get it himself. He's loose down the middle. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Might as well give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They're not into 3s. They want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's impressive. I'll tell you, the quarterback, of course, he's left-handed, but that time he's rolling to his right. So it's not easy to be accurate throwing when you're running that way, but nice throw to get that completion.
Drops back on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. Second down, gonna throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for running room. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there. Giving up some size and still making the play. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Now on the move. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll keep it again on the option. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flips it out in the flat. What a cut. Now he's loose. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got him in the flat. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. Deep in the end zone, it's Barfield. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Colin? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wants to throw one first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Throws it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Snapped on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Hawaii. That one will give them the lead.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. That's caught. It's Craig. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Trying to establish the run. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Looking deep. Complete out of the backfield. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. This is a designed run. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to the running game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Down of possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Looking for the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Quick give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
To the air, it's Fifita. Just not enough on that one. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a
touchdown Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Fifita. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And this feels like